Welcome everyone to our final discussion on angles. In this video, we will be discussing the last segment of the Math Georgia Standards of Excellence Geometry Domain, Standard 1. In this video, we will primarily ask the question, what is an obtuse angle? In previous videos, we discussed what is a point, a line segment, array. We also asked, what are parallel lines? What are perpendicular lines? Then we moved on to what is an angle? What is an acute angle? What is a right angle? Finally, now we're going to discuss what is an obtuse angle. Let's just review what is an angle. Remember that an angle are two rays that share an endpoint. Also, let's reflect on what is an acute angle. An acute angle is an angle that measures less than 90 degrees. A right angle is an angle that measures exactly 90 degrees. Remember that in all our learning, we have to have an end goal. Well, what is our end goal? Your learning target is to be able to identify and to be able to draw an obtuse angle. So, what is it? Here, we know that an obtuse angle is an angle that measures between 91 and 179 degrees. Well, what does that look like? Well, it can look like here. It can also look like this one over here. And it can look really similar to what we call a right angle, which is exactly 90 degrees, and it kind of looks like this. However, we know that it is greater than 90 degrees. It's between 91 and 179 degrees. Well, why do we stop at 179 degrees? An obtuse angle is not 180 degrees because a straight line is 180 degrees. So that's why it stops at 179. Remember, what was that instrument that we talked about that could help us measure angles? It's called a protractor. And this is a rough sketch of what a protractor looks like. Do you have a protractor at home? If not, what is our simple test that we said we could do? There is actually two now. You could use your L, which is a rough estimate of what 90 degrees is, or you can use the edge of a paper. The corner of a paper tells us 90 degrees. Remember, it makes a corner. 90 degrees, or a right angle, is the perfect median, the perfect marker to understand if something, to identify whether or not something is an acute, a right, or an obtuse. If the angle falls greater than the 90 degrees or goes past the 90 degree angle, it is an obtuse. So let's do some measurements. Let's look at this one right here. If we hold up our corner straight, because it has to be straight, this bottom line has to measure here, so we can measure the top one. Is it greater than 90, less than 90, or equal to 90? Well, as we can see, it is actually equal to 90. So which one does this put it at? That's a right angle. Let's look at this one here. Is this less than, equal to, or greater than 90 degrees? Well, we see that it's actually smaller than 90 degrees, so it's an acute. What about this final angle down here? What do we see with this final angle? We see that it actually goes past this corner of the paper, which means that it's actually greater than 90 degrees. So this angle here would be an obtuse. It goes past the 90 degrees, okay? So I hope this was able to help you. This short video was able to help you with understanding what an obtuse angle is. Thank you.